when we have to wake up and face that diagnosis, and to be able to walk into those facilities and be greeted with a smile and with compassion, it's really remarkable.
October marks Breast Cancer Awareness Month, a time to emphasize the need for early detection. Thank you for joining us for Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Oscar Rodriguez.
And I'm Samantha Cadera. Even when Breast Cancer Awareness Month ends, the battle never ends for the 1 in 8 women who develop breast cancer in their lifetime.
Newswatch 12 Grace Ritz spoke with a breast cancer survivor as part of the Breast Cancer Awareness Month and is live in the studio with us. Grace, what did you learn about her cancer journey?
Yeah, thank you, Sam and Oscar. I had the chance to visit the Providence Breast Cancer Center today, and I spoke with Michelle Anderson, who shared her powerful story of how a routine mammogram saved her life. Without it, her breast cancer would have gone completely unnoticed.
Kids never missed an orthodontist appointment or a checkup. The dog made it to the vet, all of these things.
Michelle Anderson is a busy mom of 3 and a former school teacher who, like many women, never thought she'd be diagnosed with breast cancer.
It's easy to overlook our own health, and I have no family history of breast cancer, so it wasn't anything that I was really concerned about.
A routine mammogram is exactly how Michelle found her tumor, and without it, it would have been completely missed.
My tumor was very close to my chest wall. It was not something that I would have ever detected through self-examination. So the mammogram is what saved me.
Health professionals stress the importance of women getting their routine mammogram once they turn 40 and performing self-exams as often as possible.
1 in 8, that's pretty astounding statistics. I think that it's time. It takes just a few minutes to get a mammogram, and it's such an important thing to detect these cancers early. It can change the trajectory.
Because Michelle found her cancer early, she was able to have her tumor surgically removed and avoided chemotherapy. She now takes daily medications and injections to reduce the risk of reoccurrence.
Nobody can do the fight but me, but everybody is counting on me. You got to get better, right? You've got kids, I've got a new grandson, and so we all have things to live for.
After speaking with Michelle and the oncology nurses today, I learned that it's not just women who are impacted by breast cancer. In fact, 1 in 1,000 men will also get breast cancer in their lifetime. Health professionals urge everyone to do their self-exams frequently. Reporting live in studio, I'm Grace Ritz.
Grace, thank you. And if you're looking to spread any awareness, the 2nd annual Women Who Rock for Breast Cancer Research event is set for this Saturday, November 1st in Medford. The benefit starts at 1 p.m. at the Medford FOE and will include 6 live bands, dancing, and raffles. Organizers say all proceeds will go toward breast cancer research. Participants say the event not only raises money, but also keeps awareness and early detection in focus all year round.
Lost friends to breast cancer. So I've seen it take somebody from being very lively and vibrant to passing away in a very short time. So I know they need more research, and people have got to check themselves, because if you get it early enough, you can actually stop it.
For participants, the event is a personal mission honoring loved ones and spreading awareness. After a successful first year, raising over $8,000, organizers hope to see even more community support at this weekend's event.
And a local resident is attempting to harvest a 2,000-pound pumpkin with his family, but while fighting leukemia. Gary Cooper, who lives in Shady Cove, told Newswatch 12 he will attempt to harvest one of the biggest pumpkins in the state. Gary and his brother already have their own pumpkin patch where they will harvest pumpkins from all sizes, and they already have one weighing at 120 pounds. But earlier this year, Gary was diagnosed with chronic lymphocytic leukemia, but harvesting is a way of therapy for Gary.
It's really just something I've always done, and it's therapeutic. It feels so good to be out here.
Yeah. Said he'll plant that seed in March along with other seeds he bought to hopefully have a full pumpkin patch ready for the next year's in the fall.
Now let's check in with Storm Tracker 12 Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman, because we saw a beautiful and mild day, and can we expect it to stick around for tomorrow?
You know, it will stay with mild temperatures, but there are some changes on the way for your Wednesday. Let's take a look outside right now. Most of the region seeing fairly clear skies, but clouds have been rolling in along the coast. We have a storm system that's just offshore, and it will bring some showers to parts of the region tonight into tomorrow morning. A Quick look at temperatures, though, in the meantime. Still in the lower 60s in Grants Pass and Medford. It's 58 degrees in Klamath Falls, 58 in Montague. We've dropped down to 53 already in Lakeview and Mount Shasta, 59 degrees along the coast in Brookings. Clouds will continue to increase in the region tonight, and this is the storm system that will bring some showers to parts of the region, but the main brunt of this storm is going to be further to the north. But there will be some showers working in first along the coast later this evening and through the overnight, and some showers could linger into parts of Jackson and Josephine County as we head into tomorrow morning. With the increased clouds tonight, it's not going to be as cold for those overnight low temperatures. Tomorrow, early morning showers mainly into Jackson and Josephine County, not adding up to much at all. Rainfall amounts for folks that do see some raindrops, it's not going to be totaling much at all. Most spots will be lucky to see anything too terribly measurable. And then in the afternoon, decrease in clouds, milder temperatures tomorrow afternoon. We'll get up into the mid to upper 60s in our west side valleys for Medford, Wairika, up to 68 degrees in Brookings with decreasing clouds and breezy winds in the afternoon. And we'll be up around 60 for a high tomorrow in Klamath Falls. And then looking ahead, passing clouds, mild and staying dry through Halloween, and then keeping an eye on maybe some more rain chances as we move into the weekend. I'll talk more about that extended forecast and a closer look at what to expect for Halloween coming up in just a bit.
Thank you, Matt. 22 attorney generals and 3 governors are suing the USDA for suspending SNAP benefits during the ongoing government shutdown, leaving millions without food assistance on November 1st.
Oregon's Dan Rayfield issued a statement this morning claiming the federal government is making a deliberate choice to suspend SNAP. The lawsuit claims the USDA could access billions of dollars in SNAP-specific contingency funds, but won't. The lawsuit says the USDA is using emergency funds on other programs, yet refusing to fund SNAP, violating the Administrative Procedure Act. In addition to the lawsuit, the coalition is filing a temporary restraining order asking the court to immediately restore benefits.
And one of the largest food providers in both Jackson and Josephine counties is seeing an unprecedented number of families and individuals seeking for help. Salvation Army in Jackson County has seen an increase by 51% over the past year for food and basic assistance. Josephine County has also seen a growth in requests and services. With only a few days away from SNAP benefits being cut, Salvation Army says they expect demand to rise even further in the coming weeks.
We're going to continue to serve people as we always do, but we do need the community's help. Thursday is our busiest day. People start lining up before our staff arrives.
Salvation Army told Newswatch 12 they're looking for more volunteers to help out with their food bank, as Thursdays are their busiest days as lines stretch throughout the building and filled with families and seniors waiting for food boxes.
As our local community members are bracing to lose access to benefits, several others are stepping up to help meet the demand. And
Newswatch 12 Daryl Green shares how a local food truck is working to make sure every local kid is fed.
The federal government will not be sending out November food assistance as the government shutdown continues. But Patrick and Misty Hoadley of Blazing Monkeys are using their business to back the very community that raised them.
We really put ourselves in their situation and we're like, what would we do?
Blazing Monkeys is now offering free meals to kids in support of families who are set to not receive SNAP benefits in November. For the Hoadleys, there's one goal in mind.
To seeing the children. For us, it's nothing more than to put food in their bellies and smile on their faces. We're in this together.
Patrick Hoadley expressed that his plan does not involve many specifics, but just needs to be done.
Whichever kids that need to come in here and they need to eat, that's who we're going to feed. I don't know any specifics. We're kind of shooting from the hip here, and we're backing our community because our community has backed us so much, and this is the least that we can do.
Mr. Hoadley added that ensuring the children of the community are fed is a team effort and requires additional help.
This is the least that we can do. I do hope that other businesses follow suit. My intentions is for every child to go to bed with a full belly, and I need your help.
The duo will continue to carry out their plan through 8 p.m. today and will return to Area 61 Tap House tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. with additional dates set to come. Reporting in Grants Pass, I'm Daryl Green.
And we're continuing to track the development of a shelter for the unhoused in Grants Pass as Josephine County Commissioners discussed property proposals in a workshop today. Last week, we told you about the overwhelming opposition to the property on Southeast N Street and a private discussion about another property. Now, the citizen is opening a formal discussion on the use of the property. No decisions were made today, but we will continue to track discussions on the shelter.
This morning, the Lake County grand jury found that the lethal force used in an officer-involved shooting 3 weeks ago was justified. On October 7th, David Dillon failed to appear in court on a charge of sodomy on a child under the age of 12. Officers located Dillon near his residence, where he made it known he had a gun. Officers deployed a taser, but the effort was ineffective. Dillon then pointed the gun at a deputy, leading to the use of lethal force.
In a money alert, Oregon's timber industry and conservation groups are working together through the Private Forest Account Grant Program. The agreement is to protect fish, wildlife, and healthy forests while supporting a strong timber economy. This new round will invest millions more in projects that will make a real difference for Oregon's landscapes and wildlife. Applications open for its third round of funding in just 2 weeks.
A local group of donors inspired by the late Dave Kitchell is awarding 8 local youth sports programs $20,000. The Kitchell Given Circle was established by the Ashland Community Health Foundation earlier this year with the mission to keep Dave's legacy alive. These funds will support new equipment, uniforms, travel costs, and scholarships.